Hello, Lincoln Trail. The purpose of this video is to help you get caught up from virtual art class if you were to have missed our live meeting between Tuesday, October 20th and Thursday, October 22nd. Now remember, 4th grade does not have virtual art class this week because we do not have school on Friday, October 23rd, but your project, no matter what, is still coming up on its due date. So you want to make sure, 4th grade, that you are finding some time on Mondays to get your work done. Now last week when we met live, we talked about October tips and techniques. The link to that video demonstration is here on page 1. But in that video I taught you about how to do hatching and cross-hatching with a lot of different media, and how you could use the blotted line technique in art. I also showed you that there are some other things that you have at home that you may be able to use in your line-inspired project as well. Now this week during our class time, we are having a work day. So this is time for you to have your supplies in front of you and be working on your project. If your project is already done or in progress, you will have an opportunity to share your art, get feedback, if you would like. If you haven't finished though, it is time to be working. Now if you are then finished with your project, this week I am assigning under the classwork tab a Google Doc that you're going to turn your project in. Now step-by-step instructions are posted in our stream, but this month I'm simplifying this process. Last month, 3rd grade had 2 separate Google Docs that they turned in, one for their assignment and one for their monthly review. 4th and 5th grade had a Google Doc and a Google Form to turn in. The Google Doc was for their project, the Google Form was the monthly review. This month, in an attempt to simplify things, all grades will have one Google Doc to fill out. That Google Doc will then be found with all of your other exit ticket assignments for the month. Now once you open that document, you're going to see that it is a 5-page document, and there are different places that you can click to get some instruction on how to do those things. But again, that video is in our stream. On the first page, you're going to type in your name, so the name that I should be calling you. You're going to type in your homeroom teacher's class code, which is a number and a letter, and which project you made. So depending on what grade you are in, that will determine what choices you had. You will then insert at least one photo into this part of that page. Now remember, if you make a 3-dimensional project, you can take more than one photo if you would like. But I am looking for a minimum of 1 centered, well-lit, detailed looking photograph. So make sure that artwork is right up to the camera so that I can see what you made. On the following 3 pages then, you'll have your monthly review. Now here you're going to be using voice typing to help you type a little bit quicker. So just be ready, within your head what you want to say when you use that microphone to do voice typing. So this page is all about how you used your heart to work like an artist. This page here then has how you used your hands to work like an artist. Again, answer 2 of those questions. And then the last page is how I used my mind to work like an artist. You're answering 2 of those questions as well. So don't forget, you can always read those questions in the image or listen to those questions in the link. Now looking ahead to next week, we want to have as many projects turned in by next week as possible. So as you are working on your project today and hopefully finishing your project, I would encourage you to go ahead and get that turned in. You can use class time next week if you would like to work on that assignment, getting your picture taken, getting the questions answered. But I would love to spend some class time playing Whatchamadraw It, because that would then be a good way to wrap up October before we then start to look ahead to November. So Lincoln Trail, I hope you have a great week. I hope you enjoy your Friday off. And please let me know if you have any questions.